with you here in the shop. We have another fun project, so I want to invite you to come on over here and let's take a closer look. We have a winter storm coming. It has already been snowing for a little bit off and on for the last day and through the night. It's not a lot of accumulation, but we're going to have a lot of wind chill in the -0 Fahrenheit. And so we're going to have some really cold days in the next couple of days. And that's why I love being here in the shop and be able to get out of the cold, share it with you. But before all of that, I did go to the flea market today. Want to show you around Jake's Antiques. You can see their name here and the address. I want to show you around what it is that we saw there, and then bring you down here on the bench and show you what we picked up and brought home. here are all of our fun toys from the antique store. I got this cheese box. I paid one price for the box and all of these chisels in it. I have been looking at possibly making and customizing some chisels for myself, and I thought this would be perfect to be able to use these chisels. If I find there's an enders, if I find something that I think is worth cleaning up and keeping as is, as a collectible, then I will. But I think most of these have already been modified, and we can use them for projects here in the shop. So we'll see about that. Then I picked up this Estwing. It's Estwing ball peen hammer. It's got some paint and marks on it, but it'll make a great project. It's nice and straight. They're always made durable, and I've been wanting one of these but haven't found one, and finally came across it here at the antique store. So I thought I'd pick it up and make that thing. Hopefully we'll make it, I don't know if we'll make it pop, but at least be able to clean it up and maybe even use it here in the shop. I don't think we'll use it as a wall hanger, but I might even use that. That could be cool. Then I got this shear, a garden shears. Works, it's good shape. Looks like the spring is a little dry. Somebody put a clear coat on it. So we've got a little maker's mark right there, which would be cool to clean up and see exactly what it is that we have there. This is very similar to one that I have already done, which is this one here. But this one is squared off, and I think this one said it was made in Italy. Not sure. It's got it right there. I'd have to look that up. It says, can't read that. Anyways, it says right there, but we'll look at that a little more closely when we tear into this one. So I saw this, and it was in really good shape. I also have one of these that has a brass slide in it right here, and it was my grandfather's. And so we'll get one of these days when we do my grandfather's tools, I'll show that one. But I thought this was pretty cool, and it was a really good price. I like these simply because they're so well, how do you say that, convenient for being able to reach into some place and be able to check your measurements nice and stiff. I know that modern tape measures have the bend in them or fold in them, that concave fold, so that you can keep them stiff, and they do work well, but I've always liked these. So I went ahead and picked it up, and we'll have that to, I don't know how much cleanup we'll do on this, but we might show them together when I do my grandfather's one. This one here, I just saw it, and I really like the mechanism and how it worked. So I thought, hey, that would be cool to go ahead and pick up, and we might clean that up. And looks like whoever owned it put some marks in there so everybody would know who it belonged to. Make sure it stayed in his toolbox. So I thought that was kind of cool. Then I picked up this. It looks like it's been gone over and somebody fixed it up. It may have been these parts weren't together, but it's a wire stretcher, and you put your wire in there, and when you pull on it, it bites down, and you can put this on a lever of some kind and pull and be able to use that. I just saw it and I thought, and it wasn't very much, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Then I came across this. It's aluminum discs, and they're gauges. You can see they're different thicknesses. This one has an 8 on it, 10, 12, and so forth, all the way down. There's a 14, goes all the way down. And I thought one of these days I'll do a video on gauges. I have a variety of them here. So anyways, I thought that's just kind of cool. And again, didn't cost much, so I went ahead and picked it up. Found this cup, and it grabbed my attention because it was all copper with a brass handle, and I think it was, what was it? Yeah, $6. And I thought, shoot, the brass might, or the copper and the brass might be worth that. I've looked it up. It's probably only about $2 of copper here, but just in really good shape. Doesn't look like it's been banged up or anything. So I just went ahead and picked it up. Don't know that I'll use it. Don't even know really what I would. Of course, I could use it to make a larger pencil case. That might work. That'd be cool. Anyways, so I went ahead and picked up this brass mug, or this copper mug with a brass handle. Then I found this hammer, and it was just cool. The handle is all tore up in here. Little bit of a bend to it that needs to be fixed. There's a couple of medallions, one there and one there. Don't know if it says anything in there. You can see a little bit of paint in certain places, particularly right there and right in there. And it looks like a blue-gray, slate gray of some kind, and so I'm kind of hoping I can find some blue like that. I would really like to paint it back up the way it was, get some walnut inserts, and I have some brass pins, and clean that all up. That would look really, really sharp. So anyways, thought that'd be cool. And then I want to bring you down here a little bit closer to take a look at this little jack. Just take a look at this little jack. It's so simple and yet really neat. I can't make out what looks like an arm with a hammer on it. So if that means anything to anybody, let me know. But I am going to take the opportunity to clean this up one of these days. You can see here how this turns out, and you can raise this jack. It's got a ball in there, and just a heavy-duty little thing, but it's only, what is that, 4 inches tall, which will curl out further, or would thread out further than that. And once you get it to where you want it, once this is turned out where you want it, you can then tighten this, and this is all open here in the back. You tighten this down and it will tighten up around those threads and hold it in place. It says right here, Armstrong Brothers Tool Company, Chicago, USA. So I thought it'd be nice to clean it up and see if we can't make this a nice demonstration piece. So another fun day of doing some tool scouting, hunting down some of these really neat tools and being able to share them with you. I look forward to cleaning some of these up, and we'll make some videos on them. Hope to see you on the next one. If this was entertaining, please give us a thumbs up. If you like this and you think you know somebody else that might like this content, please share it with them. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's always great to have people come by regularly and comment and share with me. And if you have that subscribe button and the bell there, you'll be notified when we put up a new video, and I'll be able to share that with you. So guys, thanks so much for coming along on this little walk through the antique store. Have yourself a great day. God bless.